Hey there, welcome to today's episode. We're diving deep into the world of Salesforce security, but don't worry, we'll keep it friendly and easy to understand. So, grab your favorite beverage, sit back, and let's talk about keeping your Salesforce fortress safe from cyber threats. Alright, let's talk about Salesforce. It's like the Swiss Army knife of business tools, right? It helps you manage customer relationships, sales, marketing, you name it. But here's the thing, all that juicy data flowing through Salesforce also makes it a prime target for the bad guys. Picture this, a security breach involving Salesforce could spell disaster. We're talking about your customers' trust taking a nosedive, hefty legal bills, and a serious hit to your bottom line. Scary stuff, right? That's why having a rock-solid security plan for Salesforce is an absolute must. So, what can you do to keep your Salesforce safe? Well, first off, let's talk about multi-factor authentication. Think of it as double-locking your front door. It adds an extra layer of security, making sure only the right people get in. Pair that up with strong password rules and data encryption, and you've got yourself a solid defense. But wait, there's more. Ever heard of IP restriction and continuous monitoring? They're like having a security guard on duty 24/7, keeping an eye out for any suspicious activity. Pretty cool, right? Now, here's the thing, it's not just about the tech stuff. Your team plays a big role too. Educating them on security best practices, doing regular checkups, and staying on top of the latest threats are all crucial. And hey, we get it, keeping up with all the compliance rules can feel like navigating a maze. But here's the good news, many IT leaders are already acing it. And with the right tech tools, staying compliant becomes a whole lot easier. Now, let's delve into the top 3 IT security concerns in the realm of Salesforce. Picture this, amidst a rapidly evolving threat landscape, IT leaders are grappling with a slew of challenges. According to a recent survey by the Ponemon Institute, a staggering 52% of organizations reported an uptick in cyber attacks. So, what are these concerns keeping IT leaders up at night? Let's break it down. First up, we have phishing. It's like the sneakiest trickster in the cyber world. Phishing involves cunning strategies, often executed through emails or messages, aiming to dupe individuals into divulging sensitive information. It's all about impersonating a trustworthy source and exploiting human vulnerabilities to gain unauthorized access or compromise personal data. So, how do we tackle this sneaky foe? Well, it's all about staying one step ahead. Awareness training, email filtering, multi-factor authentication, and having a solid incident response plan are key weapons in our arsenal against phishing attacks. Next on the list, we have DOS and DDoS attacks. These are like the bullies of the cyber world, overwhelming websites and rendering them inaccessible to users. DOS attacks stem from a single source, while DDoS attacks involve multiple sources, ramping up the disruption. To fend off these digital bullies, we need to beef up our defenses. Think network monitoring, scalable infrastructure, firewalls, content delivery networks, and having a robust incident response plan ready to roll. Last but certainly not least, we have insider breaches. Now, these are like the ultimate betrayal from within. An insider breach occurs when someone with authorized access to an organization's systems or data intentionally or unintentionally compromises sensitive information. To nip insider breaches in the bud, we need to amp up our defenses. Think access controls, rigorous monitoring and auditing, data encryption, and having robust employee assistance programs in place. Now, here's the thing, data protection isn't just a checkbox on a to-do list, it's crucial for the survival of any organization. Salesforce recognizes this, offering a suite of functionalities, measures, and tools to bolster security and ensure the integrity of your organization's information. Now, let's take a closer look at some best practices for Salesforce security. While Salesforce provides robust security tools and resources, it's important to remember that the responsibility ultimately lies with you to apply security controls and implement these best practices. First up, we have the principle of least privilege. It's like giving someone just the right amount of keys to the kingdom. Users should only be granted the minimum permissions necessary to carry out their tasks, reducing the risk of unauthorized data access or tampering. So, think twice before handing out those broad permissions like view all or modify all. Next, let's talk about periodically checking and updating access control. Just like a well-oiled machine, your organization is constantly evolving, and so are the access needs. Regularly review and update profiles, permission sets, and field-level security settings to ensure they're aligned with your current requirements. Now, sensitive data deserves special attention. That's where field-level security comes into play. Whenever there's a new field or profile update, conduct a thorough review of field-level security to safeguard your sensitive information. Another one is passwords, the gatekeepers of our digital world. To beef up password security, enforce complexity standards and establish regular rotation policies. While a 30-day rotation is ideal, consider options that balance security with user convenience. And hey, let's toss out those old passwords and predictable phrases like the company name while we're at it. Setting appropriate sharing settings is like putting up sturdy gates around your castle. Salesforce gives administrators the power to customize login requirements and limits, ensuring only trusted users have access. From defining organization-wide access levels to configuring login hours and IP restrictions, it's all about fine-tuning your security measures to fit your organization's needs. Next, let's talk about enforcing multi-factor authentication, MFA. Imagine your Salesforce as a fortress, and multi-factor authentication is like adding extra layers of security to every entrance. There are 3 main ways to implement. Here's how. First, global multi-factor authentication. Think of it as locking down every door in your fortress. Enable MFA for all users, regardless of their roles. Head to Setup Identity Verification, MFA to set it up. Second, using MFA permission set. If you prefer a phased approach, create MFA permission sets and assign them to specific user groups gradually. It's like upgrading room by room without causing chaos. Just create a MFA permission set, add MFA user login permissions, and assign users. And lastly, we have using Salesforce Authenticator app. This app acts as your personal security guard. With push notifications or time-based one-time passwords, TOPS, it offers a convenient and secure way to enforce MFA without overwhelming support lines. Next on the list, we have Single Sign-On, SSO. It's like having a master key that unlocks all your doors with a single click. By integrating Salesforce with trusted identity providers and leveraging features like Lightning Login, you can streamline user access while maintaining top-notch security standards. Considering the next one we have, Trusted IP Networks. Think of it like having a VIP list for your Salesforce fortress. Trusted IP networks let you specify which locations are allowed access, adding an extra layer of security. It's like having a security detail at the gate, ensuring only authorized users from secure networks can get in. By implementing this feature, you're safeguarding your sensitive data and fortifying your Salesforce environment against unauthorized logins. And let's not forget about the importance of conducting regular audits. It's like giving your Salesforce fortress a health checkup to identify and address potential security issues before they escalate. Salesforce offers a suite of tools, including the setup audit trail and login history tracking, to facilitate these audits and ensure your fortress remains impenetrable. Now, let's talk about taking your Salesforce security to the next level with Salesforce Shield. It's like having a high-tech security system installed in your fortress, complete with surveillance cameras, encrypted vaults, and detailed logs. Salesforce Shield includes platform encryption. Imagine locking your data in a super secure vault, even when it's just sitting there. That's what platform encryption does. It keeps your data safe and sound, whether it's stored in Salesforce or moving through your system. Event monitoring. It's like having a watchful eye over your entire Salesforce operation. Event monitoring gives you insight into how your Salesforce app is being used, helping you spot any suspicious activity or policy violations before they become a problem. Field audit trail. Ever wish you could go back in time and see exactly what happened to your data? With Field Audit Trail, you can. It's like having a detailed log of every change made to your data, stored securely for up to 10 years. This not only helps with compliance but also gives you peace of mind knowing you can track every step of your data's journey. Lastly, let's talk about playing by the rules when it comes to data protection regulations like GDPR and CCPA. It's like following the law of the land. You want to make sure you're doing everything by the book when it comes to safeguarding customer data. Data protection regulations includes, first, consent management. Think of it like getting permission before entering someone's house. You want to make sure you have explicit consent from customers before collecting and processing their data. Salesforce has features to help you manage this efficiently, ensuring you're always on the right side of the law. Second, data minimization. Imagine decluttering your house. You only want to keep what's necessary, right? That's what data minimization is all about. Stick to the essentials and avoid hoarding unnecessary information, following the core principles of GDPR and CCPA. Third, right to access and erase. It's like giving someone the key to their own house. Individuals have the right to access and erase their data whenever they want. Salesforce tools make it easy to streamline these requests, ensuring you're complying with GDPR and CCPA requirements. Last but not the least, data protection by design and default. This is like building a fortress with security in mind from the very beginning. You want to integrate protective measures seamlessly into your processing activities and business practices. With Salesforce's adaptable security settings, you can ensure that data protection is always a top priority. Alright, folks, that's a wrap for today's podcast on Salesforce security best practices. We've covered a lot of ground, from setting up fortress-like defenses with multi-factor authentication and trusted IP networks to implementing Salesforce Shield for that extra layer of protection. Remember, securing your data is not just about ticking boxes, it's about building trust and protecting what matters most to your business and your customers. Now, if you find yourself feeling a bit overwhelmed or unsure about where to start, don't worry. Help is just a click away. Consider reaching out to a trusted Salesforce consultant, like the experts at Agloid IT Solutions. With their expertise and guidance, you can navigate the world of Salesforce security with confidence, ensuring your data remains safe and sound. So, as you continue on your Salesforce security journey, remember that you're not alone. Take that next step towards fortifying your defenses and protecting what's important. Thanks for joining us today, and until next time, stay safe, stay secure, and keep building those strong Salesforce fortresses. Agloid hopes you enjoy and learn from this program. For more details, go to agloiditsolutions.com. Thanks for listening.